Everyone thinks beating defenders is about fancy skills, but elite players know that it's all about space. I've analyzed hundreds of 1v1 situations, and I'm about to show you the exact system that will let you beat any defender regardless of your speed or skill level. So let's get started. Number 1, the space awareness mindset. Beating defenders isn't about tricks and flicks. It's about spatial awareness and exploitation. Inside the football world, there's a massive misconception that you need fancy skills to beat defenders. The best dribblers like Messi or Hazard understand that dribbling is about space manipulation. Defenders can only be in one place at a time. No matter how fast or strong they are, they physically cannot cover all the space around them. This creates natural pockets that you can exploit. Most players struggle because they focus on what skill to perform instead of where the space is. It's like trying to solve a maze by memorizing footwork patterns instead of looking for the open path. When facing a defender, you want to constantly scan for space. When I'm in this situation, I'm looking at a defender's body position, weight distribution, and the space around them. Are they blocking inside or outside? Are they balanced or leaning? Is there space behind them or to the sides? Let's look at this clip of Messi. He's identifying space and exploiting it with minimal movement. The move itself isn't what beats the defender. It's the space he accesses after. Great dribblers focus on the space around them. To develop this mindset, train yourself to see space first. Before receiving the ball, take a mental snapshot of where the space is. Number 2, first touch setup. Your first touch is the foundation of winning any 1v1 situation. This is where 90% of players fail before they even begin. The 1v1 battle doesn't start when you face the defender. It starts the moment the ball travels towards you. A poor first touch forces you to focus on controlling the ball rather than beating the defender. This gives the defender time to position themselves properly. With the right first touch, you're already one step ahead and in control with options. This forces the defender to react to you. Think of it as the opening move in chess. A strong opening gives you control, while a weak one forces you to play defensively. Before receiving the ball, check over your shoulder to map the field. Do this at least twice. The first time is to get the general picture. The second time is to confirm positions right before receiving. Stay on your toes, keep your weight slightly forward, and have your knees bent, ready to move in any direction. The biggest mistake is stopping the ball dead. Look at this player here. He stops the ball in a way that shuts off one of his sides, leaving only one option. This gives defenders a free pass to close in. Your first touch should keep both sides open. Take the ball slightly to one side, but maintain the ability to go either way. Just watch Neymar. He positions the ball where he can explode in either direction and times it perfectly when the defender is planted. Here's a drill to master this. Set up 2 cones about 1 to 2 yards apart. Have a partner pass to you and practice taking your first touch to either side. As you improve, add light defensive pressure. Now that we've gone over the proper mindset to have and how important your first touch is, we still got 3 more important 1v1 tactics to go over. So let's keep going. Number 3, the speed manipulation technique. Speed manipulation is changing your pace to unbalanced defenders. The stop-start technique that works regardless of your natural speed. Defenders are trained to match your rhythm. When you maintain consistent speed, they can time their tackles perfectly. When you suddenly change speeds, you disrupt their timing completely. The human body can instantly accelerate or decelerate, but there's always a brief adjustment moment, which then becomes your window of opportunity. So how about we start approaching the defender at about 70% of your maximum speed. This is fast enough to pressure them, but controlled enough to execute your next move cleanly. Dribbling with speed forces defenders to commit, putting them on their back heels. As you get closer, within 2 to 3 yards, slightly slow down or pause. This causes the defender to either slow down or continue forward. Either way, you've just disrupted their rhythm. The moment they adjust to your change of pace, you want to explode in your chosen direction. You can see how Eden Hazard masters this technique. Notice how there's no obvious windup. The change happens instantly, giving defenders no time to prepare. Their momentum works against them. By the time they adjust, you've already won. Number 4, the decision matrix. The decision matrix tells you exactly which move to use based on the defender's positioning. Most players approach 1v1s with a pre-planned move. This is a massive mistake. Effective dribblers don't decide what move to use until they've read the defender's position. Defenders take many different stances, like square and balanced, leaning to one side, charging forward, or backing off. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Using the right move against a specific defensive position exploits their weaknesses and maximizes your success rate. This is why some players always seem to make the right decision. They're reading the defender and applying the correct counter move. There are three main types of effective 1v1 move. The first one is feints, using your body to fake the defender, like lunges or stepovers. The key is selling the fake with your upper body, particularly your shoulders and eyes. The second is change of direction, changing your dribbling path with an inside cut or an outside cut. Commit the defender to your initial direction before making your sharp, decisive cut. And the last is the stop-start, changing your pace to throw off timing, like a stop and go or a pull and push. Exploit the defender's momentum by using slow and fast movements. Your choice depends on the defender's position. If the defender is square or balanced, use body feints to get them to lean. If a defender is already leaning, use change of direction to cut to their weak side. And if a defender is charging at you, use stop starts to let their momentum carry them past you. The diamond drill simulates these situations perfectly. Set up 4 cones in a diamond pattern about 4 feet apart, with 1 cone about 8 yards apart on either side. The diamond represents the defender's reach. You need to get around it just as you would any real defender. Number 5, the acceleration principle. The acceleration principle is exploding into space the moment you unbalance the defender. Most players execute a great move, but don't accelerate properly afterward. The move itself doesn't beat the defender. The acceleration after is what creates the separation. When a defender is unbalanced, they experience a brief moment, usually less than half a second, where they physically cannot recover. Their body needs to shift weight, change direction, and generate new momentum. This recovery window is your opportunity. If you accelerate too late, you're giving them time to recover. Perfect timing is everything here. The instant, and I mean instant, your move unbalances the defender, explode into space. Your acceleration should be explosive, like a sprinter straight off the blocks. The first 2 to 3 steps are crucial. Push off your plant foot with maximum force and drive your knees forward. Push the ball 3 to 5 feet ahead, far enough to reach top speed, but not so far that defenders can recover or you lose possession of the ball. A common mistake I see is taking too small of a touch after beating your defender. This prevents you from reaching your full acceleration speed. Mbappe exemplifies this perfectly. He explodes like he's been shot from a cannon the instant he beats his man. His first steps are powerful and decisive, and his touch pushes the ball just far enough to allow full acceleration. Let's go back to the diamond drill, which will help you master this principle. Perform your move around the diamond, which simulates the defender, then explode into a full sprint. Focus on the transition. There should be no pause between your move and the acceleration. That being said, if you combine this knowledge with different types of dribbling techniques, you will literally become untouchable. So click the video on screen now to learn how to do that.